So if you remember, folks, probably about 10-12 videos ago, I took one of these out in this colour, the Benelli TRK 702. I took one out, ended up buying one, so I thought I'd just come back and do the same route again. I've just been out on the Vogue, or Vogue, is it Vogue or Vogue? It doesn't matter what it is, does it? The DS900X, great bike. I find this comfier for me. Obviously for me, the bars are nice and high, so I've no camp forward. The bars are nice and high. You sit in the bike more than on it, which suits me. A lot of the tech it's got, I don't really need. I'd like heated grips, but I'm going to get heated gloves this year, so I don't think I'm going to bother with heated grips. This does come with a heated seat option, which, if Faye does start using this more, as you know, if you do see the channel, Faye sort of said, can she sort of have this? in a roundabout way. She's been on it. As you can see, crash bars are fitted. Got a pipe on it. It's getting mapped. Not next weekend, the weekend after. It's getting mapped. I believe it puts another nearly 10 horsepower on this, because the engine's really underpowered. Well, it's not underpowered feeling it, you know what I mean? For what it can produce. So it'll make about 80 horsepower then, which is enough for anyone, and especially with Faye. She don't weigh anything. But anyway, so I'm not going to lie, folks, I've not rode this since the tour, so that's why, well, nearly 2 months now I've not rode this. So every mile on this is the tour miles. So I don't know, I've done about 2,000 in 10 days, 11 days, but it was absolutely faultless. I've not got the Carpio ride screen on today because Steve whinges. Our mate Steve, he don't like it because you can't see where we're going, you know what I mean? So I took it off just for you, Steve, just for you. Anyway. Like I said, backlit switch gear on this, there's no mod cons really, and like I say, except for the heated grips, there's nothing that I'd use anyway, so let's have a look. Bit of a lifesaver, you know what I mean? Let's let him know what we're doing. For me, the gearbox on this is better than the Vogue. For me it is. This, I know I've said it before, in the real world and just normal riding, unless you're flying around country roads and that, it's got more than enough. Like I said, I'm only tickling it there and it's plenty quick enough. Went to Spain, France, Andorra, went everywhere on this. Was even 2 up in Andorra on this. Faye loved it on the back, because like I say, it comes with the free luggage, the Benelli by Givy luggage, and the back box has a seat pad on for the pillion. They're lined inside. It's amazing value. She was on the back of it. It pulls with 2 on really well, because like I say, it pulls down low, even with a whisper of throttle. Goes well, quick enough. But I just find this suits me, and won't suit everyone. Obviously I've changed the screen. That's just for touring, because that's all this bike's going to be. It's going to be a touring bike for when we go camping at weekends and any distance, you know, where it's going to be maybe a bit of motorwayage. Although Faye took the Rebel away and she loved it. She did say though on some of the quicker roads she wished she had something with a proper screen and that. And she likes this bolt upright feeling of an adventure bike because she's used to riding mountain bikes. It's that type of thing, innit? But even though it's my own bike, we'll do the same here as we always do. The clutch on these, especially, I'm not doing the man and woman thing. I don't mean anything by this, but the clutch is really, really light on this. It's probably half as light. It's more than half. I don't even know how you put that. Half lighter than the DS900. So we'll do early dose to second. Got a bit of a gap. No old bill. I'm not going to lie there, folks. I'm not going to lie. The Vogue was quicker, but not much. There's nothing in it that you're going to go, oh yeah, it's amazing. Oh, he's coming right where the turn is. Better slow down. Give way to cyclists. Gonna go down. I knew he was going to go down there then. Bloody knew it. Yes, it's going and getting mapped in 2 weeks. Although it's fitting the can, it's not half smooth, the throttle out. So I'm wondering whether it's even worth bothering now. Look, like I said, now we're doing what I'm doing is flashing the indicator. What's what I'm doing? So we're doing 40 mile an hour, 39 mile an hour. We're in 5th. Now, before the can was on, I must say it was jerky, but it was a bit, if you know what I mean. It wasn't undoable, but now it's smooth as silk. I might still take it anyway. They're going to throw it on dyno, see if there's any flat spots, you know, for the emission rules and shit like that. Then if there is any troughs and lumps and bulges, we can maybe flatten them out and get a few more ponies. Yes, so the clutch is really, really light. So if you're a woman or you've not got the strongest hands. Oh, I think we had 2 wheels off floor then. Yeah, so you've not got the strongest hands or whatever. That's ideal. It's like, honestly, look at it. Not even trying. And it's cable as well, so yeah, it's really, 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 really light clutch. Both levers are adjustable, so you can bring her back for the small hands, which Faye likes because it's easier to control. And for me, I know this might be controversial now, for me, I know the Vogue, the 900, has got KYB suspension and that, and it's adjustable and all the rest of it. But for me, this feels it's suspended better. In standard trim, this is suspended better. But, like I say, everyone to their own. Pays your money, you take your choice, don't you? That's what it's all about. So we'll stop at the same place as we always do. Hang on, no, it's a bit further. It was a bit drier, wasn't it? Here we are, where are you? Look at it, waiting for us this. It was made for this. Leave it in cogs so we don't roll off stand. Oh. Right, let's have a look around and have a brewski. Get it off. Oh, well, you can even see me there. Playing that Sean. What about? It's brew time. I had a brew all morning. Used to get one at Millennium, but it's not bothered today. Who are we on here? We're on Bikes and Brushes. Welcome back to your Bikes and Brushes. Welcome in back. So, yeah. Loving this, you know. I think people thought I was going to get fed up with it. As I have said, I said it from day one, this is never and was never meant to be my everyday bike. It was, I've not bought it for that. Not bought it for that at all. This is just for touring and two up and what have you, camping and all the rest of it. Yeah. Oh look. Yeah, so it was never bought for that. People keep asking about, you know, how it's going on and all the rest of it. This was never meant to be. Nice brew that, Sean. Done well there. Never meant to be everyday bike. I've always said I will be going back to a muscle bike at some point, but we did want something that could carry luggage easily, and with this coming with 3 boxes, I've got crash bar bags and I've got the tank bag, so this could carry out for anywhere, and it pulls weight really well. That was my thing I was a bit dubious about. I'm not going to say only a 700, because back in the day 700 was a decent CC, wasn't it? So I'm not going to say only, but with it being only a 700, I was sceptical, but I was a bit, ooh, is it going to be a bit, no, it's not, it pulls weight really well. I was proper loaded up on tour, and yeah, really couldn't tell. It's suspended really well. Yeah, show you round. Yeah, so I'm going to put some spotlights on this. I've actually got some that I took off the, why did I take them off? Was it the SV? I just can't remember what bike. I've got that many bikes. I forgot what I took. Was it the Africa Twin? No, what was it off? The Honda Cross Tourer. The Honda Cross Tourer. I put some Jivy spotlights on that. Now, before I sold it, I took them off, and I've got them. So, as you can see, I know I left my bag on the seat. I don't know why I've done that, but I fitted some crash bars on it. The ones made for this by MotoG. Well, not who makes them, but Oh, where are you? No, but they are advertised on the MotoGP site, the people who import these, and they're only cheap. That's a good thing about these Benellis. Everything's, you know, spurs and stuff like that, everything's cheap as anything for them. So we're canned up as well, like I said, we're going for a map. Got your crash bars on. That's all I've done to it really, you know, with the screen. Well, the screen was already done. I did that when I bought it, didn't I, if it got touring. But yeah, other than that, that's where we are. Crash bars and cannage. But as I said, everything's dirt cheap for these. I've got to get home in a bit, you know what I've got to do. Another electric mountain bike video. Just don't watch it if you don't like them. Just leave it. But they are alright, you know. It's the future. Yeah, so after doing back-to-back rides, I've no doubt the 900 will make a better, I don't know, motorway, long distance bike, but not by much, only because of the cruise control. If you're into that, I don't use it. I've had it on the last few bikes, and very rarely go anywhere near it. So I'm struggling with that one. I did love it, and I wouldn't knock one back. For me, it's just a bargain. You can't get away from the fact the DS900 is a bargain. The stuff you get for that money is unreal. A bit like this. You know what I mean? You've got a bike that can tour anywhere with three aluminium boxes, which cost a bomb when you know what they're like. And people go on, like I said, they go on about depreciation and all that stuff. This was only just over $6,000 new. How much can it depreciate? They're going for 5.4 second hand. Every bike I know of the big manufacturers, you lose more money your first year. So you know, and we're not planning on selling this unless we had loads of issues with it, obviously. But it's under warranty and that. And Faye absolutely loves it. She is going to do a video on her own channel on this. We was going to lower it a bit, but she doesn't want it lowering because she can still tiptoe it with her Lady Star boots on. She wears them Daytona Lady Star boots, you know, that give you the bit of height. Yeah, so with them she can tiptoe it. So she wants to get used to just riding it like that and not relying on, you know, being able to flat foot it. Because she's still a pretty new rider. I know she passed a year and 7 months ago she passed the test. It's just all happened so quick, hasn't it? She's rode that many bikes and what have you. It's all happened so quick, but she's still a new rider. And like she said when she was abroad, riding abroad, it was a bucket list thing for her and she loved it. God bless her, she loved it. And you know what? People think I'm just saying it for the sake of saying it because Faye was there, but it was really nice to take it a bit steadier. It really was. You know what? It was, as they say, I know it's a bit of a thing, bit of a cheesy saying, but it's like a breath of fresh air, you know, just plodding round for a change. I'd shoot off at front every now and again, have a bit of fun around twisties and that, when I knew it was she couldn't get lost anywhere. But it was a breath of fresh air, plodding around, you know, taking it all in. It was really, really good. Never done it before, because we're always just flying everywhere. And when I used to tour, 20 years ago with lads, and it was like a race everywhere. And people are saying, oh, did you see this? Did you see that? And everyone's like, no, didn't see anything. Just concentrate on your back wheel and staying with you. That's what it used to be like. And I'm sure we've all been there. And like last year when I went on GS last year, 860 miles in a day. Yeah, it's all well and good. You got to Black Forest in the day, but you didn't see anything. It was just plodding, you know, and crunching the miles. We've all done it. It is nice to take it easy every now and again, and I say it was an eye opener, breath of fresh air and all that. Yeah, this is not half smoothed out. This, and like I say, I might not map it then. Yeah, it's lost all its jerkiness and that. Wonder, it can't just be the can, surely. It can't just be the can. What's going on here now? There was There was roadworks here the other day, and that's why it was, oh, it's not too bad if people are just plodding up to each other. Look at garden centre. Look at it. It's rammed. It's, what are we in, middle of October, it's rammed. Yeah, it's not half smoothed out, this. And it does seem a bit peppier as well. The standard can't be that restrictive, surely. Surely. Well, it can be, like, but I just can't see that. I really can't. Right behind us. Let's just stop here for a second. In cycle lane. Sorry for any cycles, you'll have to come round me. You have to man up and come round me. Are you there, folks? Yeah, there. Look at you, flashing away. So, I'll wrap this one up now. I'm nearly home. So I'm still happy with this. Over the moon with it. Proper made up with it. Absolutely no quarrels whatsoever. Love it. Yeah. And if Faye really gets on with it, well, that's kill two birds with one stone, hasn't it? She's got an adventure bike for herself, because she has got stuff in the pipeline coming up what she wants to do. You know, she's seen all the vloggers doing such a things and that, and there is stuff she wants to do on her own, and she wants to be able to carry a bit more luggage. She wants to do a lot more art on the road, you know what I mean? So if she could get on with this, she could carry all the stuff with her and that, you know, no issues. And like I said, wouldn't get squashed in bags and stuff like that. So hopefully that's the path it will take at some point. But she'll have a video on her own channel. She'll set this out. Like I say, if she does drop it, it's got crash bars on there, you know what I mean? So it'll just be a bit of cosmetic paints and that. We can paint that for the price of him, you know what I mean? It's actually no biggie at all. So thanks for watching this. I will love you and leave you, and we'll catch you on the next one. Oh, we're going to Amsterdam next week. Oh, ho, ho. Fun and shenanigans. See you later.